Welcome, everyone, to the sacred pause of solstice. Ah, we see it up at the tippy top of our wheel there. It's also this time of year, but in the northern hemisphere especially, is called Yule. And I think it's so fun as I'm bumping into words that I've used my entire life, and I didn't really know. I mean, they were just part of the lexicon, and now to recognize and realize that they have a much deeper meaning and that there's a whole thing around them. So I hope you're enjoying your winter solstice Yule guide that I prepared for you. So as we open our circle today to celebrate solstice, and invite you to bring your hands into prayer pose. Your feet flat on the floor, kind of feeling your body supported in your chair. Taking a deep breath in. And as you exhale, allowing your fingers to fall forward, spreading your hands apart, separating the time-space reality, moving the past out past your left hand and the future out past your right hand. And just releasing that energy and all of those timelines to be tended to perfectly. And here in the center, we've created this beautiful space of now, bringing hands back into prayer pose for another breath. Ah, beautiful. Calling in our circle. Wants to be quiet today. Try that again. Calling upon all of those who love us unconditionally to gather here with us. Archangel Michael, Joan of Arc, Sophia, my personal guides, inviting you to call in your higher self to join us here in the circle, and to call in any guides that you enjoy working with specifically. They love you unconditionally. They are welcome in our circle. And calling in all of our sisters, those who are here with us live and those who are here with us in spirit. Envisioning ourselves sitting in this circle, powerfully holding space on this beautiful solstice. This time in which the night and the day are equal. And here in our hemisphere, we are entering the dark. But what is so interesting about that is that after today, there will be more light. And actually, all of the celebrations that we have in this time of year are all centered around the light. This is an eternal promise that no matter how dark it seems, the light is there. It's just seemingly hidden, and it will return. And sharing with you some information from Tanya Gabrielle around the astronumerology of today's solstice. Venus is opposite Uranus, which is heightening your creativity, which needs to be channeled into an exciting, pleasurable project. Also today, Mercury sextiles Saturn, merging communication with reality to create wonderful breakthroughs. Now today, 12/21/2023 adds up to a 13 universal date, bringing the numbers of truth and joy, the 21, and the divine feminine, 13, together. Venus's activation of Uranus, the planet that rules the sign of freedom, Aquarius, on the day of solstice and on a 13 universal date carries a deeper meaning. At this time on Earth, it is vital for the divine feminine to take the lead and show the path to truth and higher consciousness. Interest in the moon cycles, Venus cycles, the number 13, all divine feminine teachings, which have been hidden up until now, is soaring. And within each one of us, we are bringing into balance the sacred masculine and the divine feminine. Venus opposite Uranus also helps your integrity and intuition to flow so that you can stay in balance. And this inspiration and imagination can be used to great advantage. Mercury sextile Saturn on the solstice encourages you to be responsible for your thoughts, your tone in how you speak, and your action, because all are energy, which can manifest either positively or negatively. Healing and rebalancing in any situation is supported by positive thoughts and trust. Be unconditionally loving to all of life. See that goodness is everywhere. Seeing the goodness sometimes requires first seeing the struggle that you create through your beliefs, your choices, your actions, and how you react to others. A wonderful question you can ask is, am I following the things that I believe? Or am I trusting the things I'm exploring? The first is living in the past. Following the things that you believe in keeps us in the past. The other is living in the present moment, trusting the things I'm exploring. Solstices are always a pivot point. Make choices that come from a state of bliss, acceptance, unconditional love, rather than making choices while being afraid. Fear only separates you from peace and love. And be sure to love it all, no matter what you discover. Have a beautiful solstice. And this piece, which is an excerpt from a poem by Heather Crowley, like the relentless turning of the earth, composing the perpetual cycles of seasons, we abide. In sun splintering rays through dark night, breaking dawn on our hopes and dreams, we rise. May this be a blessed solstice for you. And as we enter into this new season, we're going to connect with our higher selves on a vision walk for all of the wisdom of the past, present, and future. That's okay. Are here contained in the real you. The vision walk is a way to get the ego out of the way and get the mind out of the way and reconnect with this real you. The main purpose of a vision walk is not to answer questions or solve problems, but it is to get in touch with your deeper being. Each time you do one, you'll get better acquainted with the quality of your inner voice and learn a little more about how to live an authentic life. So during the meditation, you'll get clear on your question. You want to pick one question and stick with it. And it can be any question, specific, open-ended, maybe yes or no. But make sure that the question is something that is very important to you. And here are some samples. Keep your question as simple as possible. The shorter the better. And pay attention to how you frame your question. Generally, when you frame your question in the positive, like, how can I succeed, rather than, why can't I succeed, you will get a more positive answer. Have a timer handy, because you want to set it for 30 minutes before we begin our walk, so you don't have to think about the time that's passing. Normally, you'll walk between 5 or 20 minutes, and if the timer goes off, then simply return here. So to begin, let's take in another beautiful deep breath and relax as you let it out. And another deep breath and let it out. And as you continue breathing, see and feel the light of your spirit as a luminous egg, shimmering silvery gold, extending about a foot beyond your physical form, protecting, soothing, bathing your body in the light of the real you. This luminous egg is fed by the light of the sun and the spirit that moves through all things. As you inhale the next breath, breathe in this light that's surrounding your body. Feel it as it enters your lungs and moves into your bloodstream. Feel this light as it rushes to your heart. Feel it as it's pumped into the arteries and capillaries that feed your physical body. Let this light permeate, penetrate every organ, every bone, muscle, and cell. As you breathe in, allow yourself to be nourished by the light. And as you breathe out, release any cares about the past or the future, any sense of worry or concern, any darkness or any fear. Breathe in that wonderful, renewing, rejuvenating life force. And again, breathe out all that does not need to remain. And allow yourself to simply sink down, down, down into the ocean of your deeper consciousness. Now you are completely relaxed and in a deep state of inner peace. And imagine that you're in a control room. The control room is filled with phones, computer consoles, blinking lights. There are lots of people typing and talking and rushing to and fro. And take a moment to observe this space. Feel the amazing energy and activity here. This is the control room of your mind. And it's time to turn it off. The main power switch is over there on the wall next to the elevator. Walk over to the power switch. Good. Now reach up with one hand, grab hold of the switch, and pull it down. Watch as the power goes off in the control room. The lights dim and go out. Computer screens go blank. People slump at their desks, and all activity ceases. With the exception of a few blinking lights, it's dark now, and the mind is completely quiet. You won't be needing the mind for this exercise, but it will still take care of your body while you're gone. Notice that right next to the power switch is an elevator with an open door. Go over to the elevator and step inside. Good. You're going to take the elevator down several floors. Just push the heart-shaped button on the console, the one that says Heart Chamber. That's it. You're going down now, down into the heart chamber. Down, down, down. Good. You're gently descending into a space where you are always connected to your true self, to the real you. You are about to enter a very special room, a place of infinite peace and joy, a place of unbounded creativity and wisdom. And you can already feel the energy of this space emanating from the chamber as the elevator comes to a gentle stop. The elevator door opens, and you rejoice as you step slowly into your heart chamber. You feel bathed in peace and light and love. And allow yourself to feel the deep joy of this homecoming. Now walk deeper into this space of truth, taking your time. Notice what the chamber looks like. Notice how it feels. And allow yourself to absorb its wonderful energy. This is the core of your being, the heart of the real you. Take another moment to savor this room. And feel your intimate connection to the earth and all creation, to plants and animals, to planets and stars. Feel your oneness with and deep love for all humanity. Notice there are portals to the past and the future. And gaze at the magical doorways that give you access to all of the wisdom of the universe. Now looking toward the middle of your heart chamber, in the very center is a plush reclining couch, perfectly formed to fit your body. Glide over and take a closer look, noticing the color, the shape, the texture of the couch. Reach out and feel its softness. Now sit back in the couch, just sinking into it, and observe your beautiful chamber. Never have you felt so deeply peaceful and relaxed. And as you lie back on the couch, close your eyes and allow yourself to formulate your question, keeping it short and simple. This is the question that is most important to you, the question you most want to answer right now. You know what it is. If you think you've forgotten, just relax and it will come to you. During the next few minutes, you're going to allow that question to become a part of you. Focus on your question and nothing else. Dwell on it. Feel it. Repeating it over and over like a mantra. Allow your question to permeate your whole body. Allow it to seep into every cell. Become your question. And we're going to take 2 or 3 minutes in silence to do this. Okay, now that your question is very clear, and now that it is contained within your entire body, begin to draw the energy of the question into your lung area. With each in-breath, see and feel the energy of your question pulling in from your extremities and compacting into your lungs. It's coming in now from fingers and toes, from arms and legs, from your head, chest, abdomen. The energy of your question pulls in and compacts into a ball in the center of your lungs. Notice the color and shape. Notice how it spins as it draws more energy into itself. Keep drawing it in until all of the energy of your question is contained within this ball in the center of your lungs. And now all of the energy of your question is inside your lungs. Now imagine that you're holding a deflated balloon in the fingers of one hand. A flat, deflated balloon in your favorite color. You can feel the rubbery texture in your fingers. And when you're ready, lift the balloon to your lips and blow the energy of your question into it. That's right, just blow up the balloon. The energy of your question is leaving your lungs and filling the balloon like helium. Feel it going out. Watch the balloon expand as you blow. And 3 or 4 good breaths should do it. Good. Now the balloon is fully inflated and all of the energy of your question is inside. And already you can feel the balloon is straining to lift into the sky. But hold on to it for just a moment more. Tie a knot in the balloon before you let it go. Feel the texture of the balloon in your hands. Hear the rubbery, hollow sound of your fingers scraping across the fully inflated balloon. And next, imagine that some colorful streamers are attached to the balloon so it will be more visible in the air. And your balloon is straining to take off now. But before you let it go, see your question written clearly on the side in big, bold letters. Now, at last, hold your decorated balloon aloft in your fingers and let it go. And there it goes. Look, up into the sky. Watch it sail away, up, up, up. It's bobbing and sailing on the wind now, up into the clouds, getting smaller now, smaller, rising into the clear blue sky. The writing is barely visible now, getting smaller, smaller, and now the balloon becomes a dot and disappears. At last, your question has been released. It has been sent and delivered to Source, where all questions are immediately answered. It is as easy as ask and receive. The answer to your question has already been delivered. All you have to do is find it. So in a moment, you're going to open your eyes and listen to your heart. If it tells you to meditate, then stay where you are and meditate. If it tells you to walk outside, then wander outside. If it tells you to stay inside, then just glide from room to room. Walk as though you're floating in a dream. Be relaxed, but attentive to the things around you. You will receive your answer in a way that is just right for you. It will be given in something you see or hear, smell or taste or touch, maybe even something you feel or do. So don't prejudge how your answer will come, because it will be specific. It will be clear and unmistakable. Now open your eyes and prepare to begin your walk. The vision walk 4 or 5 to 20 minutes, but no more than half an hour. When you get your answer, take a moment to drink it in and savor it. Feel the magic and the wonder of the process. Appreciate the wisdom of the real you, the no self that is unbounded by space and time and limitation. And open your heart in gratitude. And then return here and journal about your experience with the prompts that will be waiting for you. After you complete gathering your experience, share in the chat that you're complete. When everyone is ready, those who wish can share their experience. So let's set our timers and enjoy our walk. Beautiful. Welcome back. Welcome back. So while we are still in this dreamy state, let's take out our intuitive art for further guidance or to receive a visual of the answer that you received. Are you ready or do you need more time?
I am ready.
Wonderful. Anyone listening to the replay, if you still need more time, just hit pause and then come back to us. Mm, perfect. Oh, so what happened? I can hardly wait to hear.
It was so cool because I was guided to look at my emails,
Wow.
and it took me to the emails that I save when I get replies back from my newsletter.
Mm-hmm.
So I looked at all the people that sent me replies in 2023, and I've got a whole bunch of them. And what the message that I got in this was, look at how much these people love you.
Oh,
And my question was, what does my business need right now? So it needs me to be aligned with the people I serve. These are my people, spend time in their energy, read these emails. I didn't open them. I just glanced
Mhm,
and I could see like the first words and it's
mhm.
like, okay. Take notes, use their wording in my marketing.
Okay.
Your business most needs your correct connection to those you serve.
Mm,
And I could feel the heart connection. And
yes.
then my drawing is not a rainbow. It is black is the unseen realm.
Right?
And so these stars are my energy above and among the unseen realm. And the blue stars represent heartfelt joy and the orange is energy.
Oh, I love it.
So what my business needs right now is my essence of
Oh,
heartfelt joy.
and for it to be up and totally visible.
Yeah. And to
Oh,
use that to create from that place.
yes.
And I
Yes.
can feel it.
Yes. That new story kicking in.
Yeah.
um, so my question was kind of taking from Tanya's question. What do I most need to know to live in the present moment? Um, and you may not be able to see anything on the picture. I got kind of a yellow, and these are colors, I have them, but I don't hardly ever pull them.
Mhm.
It's kind of a real gentle thingy here. And then pink is this kind of, again, gentle swirly. And then up in here was a whole bunch of white, which of course is spiritual, and I can't see that at all. But so the yellow is mellow, calm, and serene, and the pink is soft and caring. And the answer that I got was slow the F down and quit packing so much in. Like, um, but I know that's true. I know it's true. Um, and then there was some other more directive things around, which ended up, around the business of, the growing the list and those pieces. But that if to stay in the present moment, so there'd be a lot of things that the word of I will need to say no to comes up, but that's not the way it feels. It feels that there will be a lot of things. Oh, here you go. There's going to be a lot of things in 2024 that I no longer choose, or that I don't choose for right now.
Mhm.
And when I hold it kind of as for right now, I'm better that if I go, no, I can't it's kind of like potato chips. Can't have those. Oh, I know you want to watch me. But let's don't have any to right now. And then I just forget about it and never, have to. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, slow down and pack less in. And they pack was in quotes. So woo! Yeah, we'll have to see how that all shakes out. But it's already happening.
Mhm.
I think it's just and for both of us with these new stories settling in, the ripple effect just kind of automatically happens. So exciting. So I'm going to invite you to consider your diamond while I close the records. And those of you who are on recordings, we'd love to see your pictures and your interpretations and your diamond in our messenger group. So we're glad you're here too. Hmm. Hmm. Thank you. So here on Solstice, what is your diamond, Phyllis?
Oh, to be aware of a higher level, the highest level, I think, of connection and my essence that I have ever experienced.
Mm. Oh, beautiful. You are not alone. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's always such a treat to be here with you. So, now we're just going to take the first steps forward based on our answers and watch our lives change and bloom and blossom. And I'm eager for the full moon, which is going to be on the 26th. I've already created the circle piece for it, and so it'll go live like on Christmas Day ish. I might even put it up on the 24th. But then we will have, of course, a special Vision Quest process on the 26th. And I downloaded it yesterday, and I'm like, "Ooh, can we do it today?" And I'm like, "No, you got to do that today and that the day." I'm like, "All right, fine." So I'm very eager to do it because it feels like it's going to be very delicious. So, of course, it'll be recorded and put up in the portal if you're not able to be here live. So, in the meantime, we'll close out our circle in a second, but I'm just wishing you all wonderful holidays, however you celebrate. Let that gate of joy be the clarion call for all the things we do and choose not to do. Let joy be the clarion call. So let's bring all and return energy and bring ours home. Any energy in your field that belongs to someone else, we return to sender with love and consciousness. Deep breath in. Return to sender. Any energy in your field that belongs to something else, we release it to the universe to be transmuted into love. Deep breath in. Now calling your energy back into your field, taking a nice breath. Sensing, feeling, knowing your energy is riding your breath back to your field. And again, feeling and knowing your energy is settling in right where it belongs, coming all the way down into your body, grounding you. Another deep breath in. And ending in a big hug. And letting that energy that's returned know I see you and I feel you. I hear you and I love you. And I honor you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Beautiful. I want to thank all of those who have joined us in our circle, all those who love us unconditionally, our guides, our higher selves. Feeling the equilibrium here at this sacred pause as we turn toward the dark and welcome the light. It's such a paradox. And it's with great joy and pleasure and love that I declare our circle complete. Namaste, my friends.